Okay, now I'm hearing your personality could attract creeps. Your personality could attract some creeps, okay? And I feel like you know that. I feel like you know that because you've had experiences with creeps. And you ask yourself, is it me? Like, am I doing something? But it's not you. It's just how certain people react towards you. And I feel like you may be very beautiful or very handsome. I'm feeling like you are. Like you're very attractive. And you may come across many individuals that get creepy. They could get creepy when it comes to your energy. And then you have to activate a certain part of you that it's like your protective side of you to protect yourself and your energy. Okay, so you activate. I heard your feisty is like bait for some fish that you're not trying to catch. So you throw them back. Throw them back, skip, skip. Just like that. So you throw them back. Because you have bigger fish to fry. That's what I heard. So it's like Spirit is saying that many of you are going to encounter individuals that you don't really feel are for you. Let's put it like that. You're going to encounter many individuals that you don't feel are for you. And that's fine. Like, that's okay. You don't have to let it get you down or anything. It's just a part of the process because it's also a learning experience as well. When you are able to explore the fact that there's certain people that you just don't click with, it's good for you because then you'll know more about yourself. You know, you'll know more about yourself and what has a tendency to be misaligned with you. Okay, so that's the download that your feisty attracts creeps. Okay. Hey, soul family, I'm Mystic Alchemy for those who don't know me. And thank you for being here. So, the good thing about this is that you don't only attract creeps, but you attract those that you actually do like as well, that you do vibe with, right? Okay. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And not just romantic partners, but friends as well. So you attract friends and romantic partners in this way. Now, it's also giving that you have trouble when it comes to your exes. They don't know how to let go of you. It's really hard for them to let go. They always snap back like a boomerang. And you don't want to catch it. You like dodging the boomerang. Like when it tries to come back, like, oh, close the windows and all the doors. Lock them. Make sure the curtains are down. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like, so some may even know where you live still and come knocking at your door like they're invited. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Like some may come knocking at your door as if they are invited, but they're not invited. I feel like they know that though. They just try to invite themselves, hoping that some type of spark will spark. But there's not even a flicker. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling for you. I feel like it's not even a flicker. So they waste their time and then get mad at you because you're not going along with the thing that they try to do. They try to do a lot of things, but they don't align with you. You've accepted that. I feel as though you accepted that. It's just that they have not. Because they know how wonderful you are. They know how grand you are in a relationship. And it's just that they didn't really recognize until you were gone. And then when you left, I heard, you don't know what you got till it's gone. So they didn't know what they had until you left, until you was gone. Now that you're gone, they want you to come back. They really do. They want you to come back, but you know that that person is not in alignment with you. And you know what you experienced as well. So even if there are no hard feelings, which for some of you there may be, but even if there aren't any hard feelings, they still don't have an open pathway to you, you know? And I feel like many of you feel this way from what Spirit has given me. This message is boundaries. It feels like boundaries were set. And now I'm starting to pick up boundaries that were set for anyone who you feel crossed you or it just didn't work. And it's beautiful to have those boundaries, because even though they're not seen, they're felt. Even though they're not seen, they're felt, and that increases the power that unleashes from such energy. I feel like your auric field is so powerful now. It's so much more powerful than it used to be. When we allow the past back in when it's supposed to be left in the past, it's like we allow a portal to open within our own auric field, like holes. So it weakens your protection. I feel like many of you have recognized that when you keep opening your door for someone who's no good for you, you begin to feel weak. And that is your body signaling you, telling you, get that person out of here and throw them in the trash. They're supposed to go in the trash. Stop trying to recycle them. They have to recycle themselves. You cannot recycle them. And that's for some of you who keep letting that person in. Okay? That was very direct, but Spirit gave it to me like that, so I just let it out. Okay? Some people, I mean, you're not supposed to recycle them. They have to recycle themselves. If someone wants to change, they need to go in the recycling bin and figure that out. You can't do that, or you can't feel like, you can't put yourself in a place where you feel like it's up to you, because it's not. People have to want that on their own. You know how stressful that is when you're nurturing and then you recognize that you're trying to fix someone that is not trying to be fixed right now and doesn't want to do the work. Your energy is going to be absolutely gone. You're going to feel stressed and just uncomfortable in so many different ways, on levels. It's not just uncomfortable. There's levels of discomfort. Okay? So keep that in mind when you consider opening the door again for the same person that keeps on doing the same dumb on repeat. Because if they're choosing to be dumb, let them, but not around you. You don't have to deal with the dumb. You don't. You really don't. There comes a time where you gotta draw the line, and that's that boundary. Okay? So don't be afraid of that, even if you've never done it before, I'm hearing. Because you have to start somewhere. Maybe you're in that stage where you're just so open to this person because you're used to them and you're used to their behavior towards you. You just keep letting them in because it's like it has become a habit for some of you. And I feel like this is not for all of you, but it's a lot of times when Spirit gives me messages, it's like 2 or 3 different groups that I'm speaking to, because that's how they give it to me. So they'll toggle back and forth from someone who's going through it and someone who's already gone through it and it's over now. So put it where it fits when it comes to yourself in this topic, okay? But, you know, if you know someone doesn't make you feel good when they come around, don't open the door, okay? For those who keep opening the door, the only way it's going to stop those things that you dislike so much is if you stop opening the door. When you take accountability, you stop opening that door, and you also express yourself to other people that you care about the topic, so other individuals around you know. I feel like it's important for you to do that, because sometimes people lose it and they don't act normal. So it's good for you to let someone else know, so just in case, you know, you have backup in that way, okay? However, on the other end of the spectrum, well, before I leave from the individuals who are still going through that, Spirit believes in you, and they're basically saying that you can extract yourself from that situation if you be true to your true feelings and activate them and stand in your power of your boundary, okay? Now, as for those who did set that boundary, you've released yourself from that heartache and pain. You were able to see what the problem was by your feelings. You followed them. You trusted your feelings. And now you're in a place of feeling good now, feeling at peace, tranquil. And I feel as though many of you are also very proud of yourselves, because you know how challenging it was to be there in that place. It was very challenging. And when I heard when you left, you had no intentions on ever going back. Some of you may have moved away, I heard, moved far away, to the point where this person doesn't know where you lay your head anymore. They don't know. Because that's how crazy some people get. Some people get so crazy that you want to move because they don't know how to stop, you know? So it's like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta just go so I could be in my own zone and think clearly without anticipating when this person is going to try to come for you again or come at you again or get your attention again. When you clearly are showing that you're not interested, but they don't understand that no means no, okay? That's what I'm getting. I'm gonna get a charm. Let me see. The cat came out. So your intuition has told many of you to get away from this person. I think, this little, it could be a tail or an arm. Hold on one second, yes. Excuse my interruption here. I had a little tiny visitor, okay? But anyway, now what I was saying is that this little piece right here looks like it could be a tail, or it looks like a hand, like, bye, babe. It's either that, or it's like a tail wagging of happiness and feeling confident, eyes wide open, seeing clearly, recognizing that someone is just not the one. Cats are very intuitive. They balance. They're great. They have a great balance. They can fall from great heights and land on their feet. And I feel like that's a representation of you being in a situation that you felt was so beyond you that you wouldn't be able to land on your feet. I heard what you thought was or what you saw at the time as an emergency turned into your greatest victory. Turned into your greatest victory. So you may have felt very uncomfortable before in the past with the ex. You may have felt very uncomfortable, but you landed on your feet, and I feel like that's when you activated your Fiesty. Your Fiesty that was hidden for a while, it activated. Because this person tried to smother your sex appeal, your ability to just be yourself and be confident in yourself and move, you know, get them shoulders moving. When you got into that feminine energy or witty energy for masculine, but I feel as though it's fair to say the sexual energy, it just makes you so much more attractive than someone who is not confident in what they believe in and the actions that they take. So your intuition has been followed in the most precise way, I heard. That not only is it that you could see it, it's everyone around you can see it. And it looks good on you. It looks amazing on you. Okay? It's appreciated. I'm hearing like when people haven't seen you in a while, they'll say it was so nice seeing you, or good to see you, happy to see you. They don't say that to everyone, okay? They might say, oh, have a good day, but they won't say the phrase nice to see you. I feel as though people only say that when they really feel that way. Nice to see you. At least that's what I'm getting right now. So you know when they say it, they appreciate you when they feel as though it's nice to see you. They don't feel like it's nice to see everybody. Some people they may try to avoid, but when it comes to you, they would like to say hello. Okay? I heard your intuition saved your life. And I believe that that's definitely a thing. That's true. That your intuition can save your life. It's like our internal alarm, our internal GPS, our indicator, so we know which way to go. If we just follow it and believe in it and recognize it, appreciate it, respect it, bask in it, bask in your intuition. I'm hearing even when you do practice your intuitive abilities, there's sometimes where you're going to think it was wrong and you're not even going to know it was right. Because sometimes you're not always going to get a confirmation. There's only sometimes where you will, but sometimes you won't. However, either way, Spirit still wants you to be confident in your intuition, because you just dodged a bullet that you never saw. And these are bullets that you never wanted to see. That's the thing. So sometimes you might second guess your intuition, thinking that you're wrong or that you made the wrong choice or something like that. But you didn't. You didn't. It's just that you didn't see what could have happened. So you think that you don't really, being that you don't really know, you might try to call yourself out, like call it a bluff. It's not. It's not. It's just, it's a blessing that you didn't have to experience what you would have if you didn't follow your intuition that day or last year or 5 years ago when you decided to leave a certain situation that you felt wasn't good for you. I heard second guessing your intuition is only a fear of the unknown and getting stuck in wondering what could have been. But it's best to just trust it and just know that the reason why you moved away from it is because it wasn't meant for you, whatever that thing is. And feel confident in that, at least, in your decision. Because, look at where you are now. You've come a long way. Recognize how far you've come. When you give yourself that credit and pat yourself on the back, you open up the portal of gratitude for yourself. And gratitude leads to comfort. Gratitude leads to peace and love, respect. It leads to good things, when you just become thankful for wherever you are in that said time. It elevates you no matter how you look at it. So keep elevating, Keep being feisty. I heard feisty is fun. And to be feisty and confident doesn't have to be disrespectful, but it's just straightforward, and it's just how you truly feel. Things might sound crazy sometimes when they come up into you, you know, these things, these thoughts, but they're you. That's who you are. Don't hide them. It's the best part of you, okay? Even though I don't feel like a lot of you are hiding them, but just in case some of you are, don't. It's the best part of you. And I'm hearing, yeah, creeps will come through, but just pluck them. If anybody's not working, pluck them. Keep it simple. And you save yourself from a lot of trouble when you keep things simple. We make things too hard in life most of the time. When you simplify it and make it easy to understand, so much easier, you know. So just hold on to that and continue to be yourself. You know, keep glowing. You are glowing. You look gorgeous, beautiful, amazing. Your energy is glowing, okay? And stay in that place because it's good for you. It's healthy. It's holistic medicine, all right? So I hope this message gets to who needs to hear it at the right time. And everything you do, do it with love. Always remember that God is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to you. I'll see you in the next video.